All right, here we go. Got to keep your shoulders healthy. So I'm showing you 4 exercises to save your shoulders.
Let's go.
What is happening? Coach Brian here with the Criticalbench channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If this is your first time, a warm welcome to you. If you're a return visitor, subscriber, thanks for coming back. So the shoulders, obviously, the shoulders are an important part of the body. They do a lot. They're actually one of the most dynamic parts of the body because they do all sorts of things, all different angles. If you're not taking care of them, you need to be, because if you've ever had a shoulder injury or limited range of motion, you know how debilitating and limited your actions can be. So use these 4 exercises to help strengthen your shoulders, help release them, help them to move a little bit better. But there's also an important reason why you want to fix your shoulders, because posture. We always love talking about fixing posture. A lot of people, they just look at the neck or the chin or the spine, but sometimes the shoulders can be the reason why you have bad posture. So if you want to see if you actually have bad posture and how the shoulders are related, we want to give you a quick assessment to take. It's, I think, a 3-question assessment. Go underneath this video right now, and we're going to post the link in the comment section. Take that assessment. I'm telling you, it's going to open your eyes to how you train and how you look at posture. So right now, go take that assessment and just learn more about that. So these 4 exercises, no particular order. They're the ones that can be done in the morning, in the afternoon, at night, before workout, after workout, not even related to an exercise. So if you're not a gym goer, that's fine. You can still use these to help strengthen and release your shoulders. So the first exercise is a 90-degree butterfly. So what we're doing is going to put our hands behind the head, and we're really going to get those shoulders to articulate. So do this 10 reps, 15 reps, 30 seconds at a time. So I'll show you from a couple different angles. So you're going to put your hands behind your head, in, out. In, out. Open up, flap like a butterfly, sting like a bee, something like that, right? So what you're doing here is all the movement is coming from the shoulders, a little bit of the wrist, but not so much. Here, I'll turn around. So as you can see, my shoulder blades are gliding, opening up. Yeah, right there. Do a handful of those reps. Really emphasize opening the chest up, getting those shoulder blades pulled back. Yeah, and feel good doing that. If you feel any type of pain, just limit your range of motion until you work through it. Moving on to the second exercise, the Hitchhiker. It explains it perfectly. Thumbs out, open up and close. Internal, external rotation of your rotator cuffs. Getting some good movement going on in the shoulders. Pin those elbows by your side. Shoulder blades pulled back, chin tucked. Right here. Good old physical therapy, athletic training exercise to help strengthen your rotators. Now the problem that people have when they do this is that they're already dealing with some tender shoulders. So if you've got known impingement or a known rotator cuff injury, these might be a little bit challenging for you. So work your way through it. And I always say, if you're doing all these exercises and you're not seeing any improvements, or there's just constant pain, go get a medical professional to look at it. I'm talking like a physical therapist, a chiropractor, even like an orthopedic surgeon or some kind of holistic regenerative doctor. You know, somebody that understands the human anatomy from a physiological standpoint. Because I could tell you all these exercises to do, but if there's an underlying issue, these exercises aren't going to help. So again, take that posture assessment just so you at least know where you're at on that scale. If you want to hold a resistance band in your hands, some dumbbells, that's fine. All I'm doing is protracting, retracting, internally, externally rotating my shoulders, strengthening all of the surrounding musculature in your rotator cuff area. Protraction, retraction, simple enough as this. Boom, boom. So I'm doing this from obviously a standing position. I'll show you how to do this from a prone position. It just means you're going to be in a tabletop or a push-up position. So protraction, retraction. We walk around a lot like this, shoulders protracted, upper cross syndrome, rounded shoulders here, head forward. So retract your shoulders, pull your shoulder blades back, retract your chin. That's it. This is a good stable position. Your ears in line with your shoulder there. Everything's stacked here, not this. Obviously, we're doing this movement here, but we're emphasizing the pullback. So if you can't articulate your shoulders properly, this is one of the tests to just tell you that you don't have good shoulder mobility. Do this, and if you find yourself mastering this, you can hold some resistance in your hands. You can, push up against the wall, so now you're actually applying a force against the wall. I'll show you from the floor. So same thing. It's a great way to strengthen your shoulders too. Down, up. Okay? Even when you're doing the push-up, it depends. If I'm here, obviously, it's gonna put some stress on your shoulders. But if I push myself away, now I'm in a safer position. So just playing around with different shoulder positionings when you're doing your push-up is gonna change the dynamic of the exercise. So great exercise to warm up those shoulders, especially for younger athletes like swimmers or anybody that does overhead movement. It's good to keep that protraction, retraction mobile. All right, last one. This is kind of one of those exercises where you're gonna interpret it a little bit differently. I just call them shoulder articulations. So it just depends who you are, why you're doing what you're doing, and if you're doing it for a sport. So I like to just kind of free hang, you know the movie, Little Dumb and Dumber. Okay, but literally I am articulating my shoulder while I'm doing this. It can be circles, just trying to separate and detach the arm from the socket. One direction. Good band, by the way. Other direction. Even forward and back. Shake the hand. So you're kind of letting the muscle do all the movement. Well, obviously muscle does all the movement, but you're trying not to get any leverage or any momentum from the actual bone itself. All of it is just coming from just hanging out. If you want to add a little bit of resistance, you can grab a dumbbell, do the same thing. But you can even do upright articulations, arm circles, things like this. You go out to the side, palm down. All of these have a purpose, a reason why you're going to do all of these. It can be even overhead. Articulation is just simply just moving the ball within the socket. Some of these are going to feel a lot easier, a lot better than other ones. As long as you're doing some kind of articulation, it's going to help keep those shoulders strong, but also stable. So 4 exercises I just shared with you, all of these are surrounding the shoulder to keep them healthy, but it's also going to alleviate some neck strain, some upper cross syndrome, get you back to a good body position. So at the beginning of this video, I talked about that self-assessment. Please take advantage of that. It's going to let you know where you're at on the scale of good or bad posture. As we all know, posture has a direct effect on all the chains of the body. So if your posture is poor, something is going to fall alongside with it. So take care of your posture, take care of your shoulders, and let us know how we can help. So if you have a comment or question, please drop it out below. That posture assessment is going to be underneath in this video, under the video as well. And while you're down there, hit that subscribe button. That's it. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome day.